Picture this, it's Sunday night and you're staring at your lesson plan for tomorrow, knowing you need an engaging presentation about water cycle. You found the perfect 12-minute YouTube video that explains it beautifully. But now you're facing 3 hours of manually creating slides, finding images, and then writing those bullet points on the slides. What if I told you that in the next 10 minutes or so, you will learn how to transform any YouTube video into a complete, polished, ready-to-deliver Google Slides presentation in under 5 minutes? No more late nights. No more frustrating over the template, the layout, the font, and the images for your slides. I'm about to show you how Brisk, an AI application, turns your regular Chrome browser into a presentation building powerhouse that works seamlessly with Google Classroom. Let's dive in. First, let's begin with installing Brisk AI on your Chrome browser. It's completely free for teachers. Head to the Chrome Web Store by searching for Chrome Web Store in the browser. So let's say I enter here Chrome Web Store. It's right here, the first search link here. So click on Chrome Web Store and this will open up the Chrome Web Store like this. Once here, what you need to do is search for Brisk AI. And if you notice that this is the first result in the search result that is already shown up. So click on Brisk AI. Since I have already installed Brisk AI in my browser, I'm not seeing where it says add to Chrome. For me, it's only showing remove from Chrome, but in your case, it will show add to Chrome. So click on the blue add to Chrome button here, and then the extension will install step by step. And it will also appear at the top. If you look at this one, this is where it will show up. So right here, this is where, this is the Brisk icon. It will show up in the top bar here. And this is actually your new presentation superpower. Once this is installed, it will go through a couple of steps. It will ask you to sign in with your Google account. Since I have already completed that step, that's why I'm not seeing this. But here's a beautiful part. Since you already use Google Classroom and the Google Suite, the Google Education Suite, everything in Brisk and Google will sync up automatically. No need for a new Brisk password, no complicated setup required for that. Google will automatically send the password to Brisk AI. Once installed and logged in, you will see the black round Brisk icon like this one, in 4 different Google applications. It will show you in Google Classroom. If you look at that right here, this is the Brisk icon right here. The thing is, you can move it anywhere you want on this page. If you look at that, you can move it anywhere, wherever you feel it's more visible to you. You can place it there. This Brisk is also now available in Google Slides. Here you have it in Google Slides. And you will also notice it's also available in Google Docs, and it's also available in YouTube. Since I have a darker backgrounds, darker borders here, so just make sure that you look around and find out where that Brisk icon is. So I have it here. I can move it wherever I can see it, more comfortably against a white background, so I'll leave it here. Now, since in this video we're talking about, let's say, creating slides from YouTube videos, let's head on to the YouTube page here and search for, let's say, a cycle. So I search for water cycle here, and it comes up, with all these results in water cycle. So this is what I'll show you here. Although it has brought back a whole bunch of videos, not every video will make a great slideshow material. So this is what I'll look for in the last 30 seconds or less, something like that. So I'll look for something that the source should be something that is verified, something that is credible. I have Peekaboo Kids here. I have Learn Bright here. I have another one here, National Science Foundation. This looks reasonable source. And then I also have, the famous Khan Academy. I have this one here too. Quickly look at the ones, which have clear segments and sections. So if I just click down here, it's showing me that these are 3 segments here in this video. This video is about, how long? This is about 3 minutes. 3 minutes may be a little too short because I'm looking for creating at least 8 to 10 slides. In order to create 8 to 10 slides, there should be enough content for the Brisk to generate 8 10 slides. These needs enough content here. So let's go back here. Okay, so if I'm looking at this one, this has 8 chapters here. Again, about 7 minutes. That seems okay. But Learn Bright, I'm not familiar with this one. So let's click on this one. So I'm clicking on this one. I see, yes, it has all the sections that might be of interest and help to my students. So I have water cycling, evaporation, clouds, and the time for water. Lookalike, and also this comes from a reasonably credible source from Khan Academy. So I'm going to click on that, and this will bring me to the YouTube page. It has all the visuals and the diagrams. I can quickly scan through here. Yes, it is showing me here. If I go here, it is, I can quickly scan through here. Let's say if I'm scanning through the timeline here, I can see that we have a different graphs here. I can see here also images. Brisk, I believe you can pull up from here. So now I will click on the Brisk icon. If I don't see it here, I can go up here and click on that, and it will open up the Brisk icon. So I click Brisk icon here, and this is where I have all these options. It asks me to create. So I have create, give feedback. Since we're trying to create something, so let's create. And what do we want to create? Want to create all of these options. Quiz, rubric. Yes, we can do all of these from this particular video, but I want a presentation. So I'm going to click on presentation, and now it's asking me what kind of a presentation I should create for you. Create a presentation about this YouTube video for English language learners, which make up about 50% of my students. So I have this prompt here. I'm going to create, let's say I want to create it for, let's say, 5th grade. So click on 5th grade here. How many slides I need? I think I would need about, let's say, 8 slides. And do I want it without images or with images? I want it with images. So I have all of this, and I can also add the standards if I have to align this presentation with certain standards, state standards or educational standards. I can do that too. And now I'm going to click on next. Now at this page, it wants me to choose a template or a presentation style. So let's do this chalkboard. I like that. At this point, I'm going to click on Brisket. It's going through its magic. Here we go. It has already opened up the Google Slides for me. The first slide is here. It's creating now the second slide. This is the second slide. The image is already there. This is the third slide. It has also what is water cycle. The bullet points are there. The image is there. This is the 4th one and the 5th one. Condensation, and the 7th one where it's talking about precipitation. And this is, oh, it's going actually, yeah. So it has created now 8 slides, 1 title slide here, and then 8 additional slides, which I'd asked for to give it to me. So if you look at that, it has already opened up what they call boosted, from where you will actually send it to students. So let's leave it like that for now. But at this point, what I would like to do, that I'm going to go to, let's say, the title slide, and I'm going to make it I'm going to customize it to my own liking. So let's say this is a little, touching the sides. So I'm going to just bring it closer here so that it fits within a reasonable margin here. And let's say I want to add my own title here. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to add my own title. Okay, so this will be Dr. M. Saleem. I can add that. I can centralize this. And also I need to change now the color of the font because this is mixing it with the background. So I'm going to select the text, go up here, and I'm going to change the font color. So the font color should be right here, text color. There we go. You want to make it bigger. You can change the font size, Let's say if I go here, I don't like the image. I can even remove the background of this image. So click on that. It will start removing the background of the image. And then this looks a little cleaner than before. So I can make it even bigger here also if I need to make any changes. Now, this is where, so this is actually, I'm adding my own classroom touch with these minor modifications and editing. So now the big part that will save you more time is getting this into your Google Classroom effortlessly. So from the slides right here, you can copy link and copy this link into your Google Classroom. Go to your Google Classroom here. So for example, if I go back here and I'm going to create a classwork, so I'm going to create classwork, class assignment, and I say here, water cycle. And here I just add a link. So here's the link. Just added that, add that link. Now I have the presentation already added here. This is the presentation for our lesson on water cycle. There we go. And then I can start assigning this to all the students right here, just like we do in Google Classroom as before. And this will show up on student pages on student Google Classroom. So here's the thing, for deeper engagement of your students, of your audience, enable comments on your slides, when you're presenting. Students can ask questions or share their insights directly on the relevant slides. And this is how you do it. When you click on here, presenter view, and here you have your two different tools. On the presenter view second window here, you have the audience tools. Click on the audience tools and answer audience questions, start new. And here you have to accept questions from public schools. Click it on or off. So I'm going to click it on. And now the questions will appear on my presenter window when I'm presenting this. So students can go to this link here, slides.app.google/this code, and then they can ask questions and the question will appear here and the students can interact while you're presenting. So no more just passive watching of the slideshow. You can also embed quick check-ins. So let's say after this condensation slide, I want to add a quick question. I want to add a text box asking what causes water to condensate in our classroom or in our homes. So I'm going to click on a new slide, and here I have a blank slide. I can click on that and I can add a question right here. I like it always centralized here, so I'm going to bring it here. What causes water to condensate? And if we have this question as a slide, and like earlier I had mentioned that when you are presenting, you're presenting with audience tools turned on. You can start a new or you can continue with the recent one. You turn it on, and now the students, you have the question here, and the students can answer that question, and their answers will show up right here. And finally, I want to talk about the organization of all of your slideshows. All your Brisk AI presentations will save to Google Drive. You can move them, you can save them in different places, you can move them to whichever folder, and also name them properly. This is very important, that you must name each slideshow separately, each slide presentation separately. So I have just a presentation 5th grade, so I'm going to call it Water Cycle 5th grade, so that we know exactly what's happening when we are presenting it. So in the end, let's recap what just happened. We went from a random YouTube video to a complete classroom-ready presentation in under 5 minutes. No more Sunday night panic, and no more starting from scratch. But here's what really matters. Your students get better content faster, and you get your time back for what teachers do best, actually teaching, connecting, and inspiring. As I mentioned earlier, Brisk AI is free for teachers, installs in 30 seconds, and works with the Google tools you already use. The link for all this is in the description below. If this saved you hours of work, please hit that subscribe button and share this with a fellow teacher who is still building slides the hard way. We're all in this together. When you make a slideshow of your own from a YouTube video just like this, share your link in the comment below so others could also get inspiration from your slideshow, from your work. I would love to see what amazing presentations you create. That's all for now.